one of the main talking points from today's meeting with Maxwell and Mike Mulroney. There's a lot of talk about the problems around that game, be that in the stands, be it in the city centre, the issues about bad behaviour, hooliganism, let's call it what it is, and the use of pyrotechnics inside the stadium. Now, Burnsy, it seems to me there's a determined effort here by the authorities to try and clamp down on this, to try and call it out, and to try and plead with, be it ultras or whatever fans groups, to leave them outside the stadium. My problem with that is the more the authorities ask for it, the less likely the fans will be to oblige. In fact, they'll be more likely, and I think we saw that again at the weekend. But Maxwell said this, and the reason I bring this up is because later in an interview with tomorrow's daily papers, Mike Mulroney went in with even more ferocity. It was a real two-footed, and it will need to be. The fans will need to read that to get a full picture of what Mike Mulroney is saying, and it's hard stuff. Didn't mess about. Maxwell was being a little bit more diplomatic when he said, obviously the disorder that we saw at the weekend is unacceptable. Primarily, we will talk about inside the stadium because that's the bit that we've got control over. We want to eradicate pyrotechnics from the game. We're now seeing kickoffs being delayed. We're now getting feedback from players about how much they're feeling it from the impact it's having on them. The vast majority of supporters don't want it in stadiums. We're seeing supporters have to leave the game early because of breathing difficulties that are brought on by the smoke. It's unacceptable. It's a worldwide football problem. It's not Scotland specific. Nobody's quite cracked how to deal with it yet, but it's incumbent upon ourselves, the SPFL, Scottish Government, Police Scotland, to work together to try and find a solution because it's on the increase and it's definitely unwelcome in Scottish football. We need to try and eradicate it. As I said, Mike Mulroney then goes on to speak a little bit more candidly about it, Scott, and guys will need to wait back home to see exactly what he said. I promise you it's interesting. But your general thoughts on that?
I'm afraid, with regards to Ian Maxwell, with regards to Mike Mulroney, with regards to Neil Doncaster, with regards to clubs, with regards to the government, with regards to police, all the words are hollow. Mm-hmm. Because none of them have done anything. They put statements out, but nothing that has actually been done by anyone to actually address the issue and tackle it. Nothing at all. It's getting worse. It's happening every time. All we're getting is statements, but until the clubs bring in strict liability and then the league can take action or the SFA can take action, then we're not going to go anywhere. Because the police, I mean, what are the police doing? You've seen the guys, the fans on both sides running about riot around Glasgow City Centre. It's an absolute joke, right? And I'm told that most of them, they weren't even lifted, they weren't even rounded out. They were basically shepherded up to Hampden. They weren't, I mean, and then they're filled in. They went to the stands, and then if they're not behaving in the streets, and then they're pushed up to Hampden, then you're just going to cause chaos in the stands. So the police are as bad. The government can't seem to get any legislation in to pass anything. So, I mean,
there is legislation, though, isn't there? There's the fan banning order. They don't use it.
They won't use it. When was the last? How many fan banning orders have you seen? And certainly,
I think the stats are that there was 43 a couple of years ago banning orders imposed. That fell to 20 the following year, and only one over the last 12 months.
Yeah, but how many were
at a time when behaviour inside and around stadiums is worsening? So those figures don't stack up.
I don't think any of the authorities are doing nearly enough to try and tackle the problem. And until there is a uniformed approach, it's not going to change, because the fans currently, as they say, they're basically doing what they please in the stadiums. Okay, Celtic, Rangers, Motherwell have all been fined after the semi-finals. But apart from that, what else has happened? The fans, there's no deterrent to the fans. The fans are I mean, they're doing it even more. You had fans on the pitch side at Hampden on Sunday. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's just going to be a copycat offence. Some fans will say, Celtic fans got away with it. Next time, will Rangers fans try and do it? Will another club try and do it? It's just going to get worse. And the football authorities are not tackling it.